Apologize, folks. If it is working, I do apologize. We'll get some commentating here for you in a second. Looks like we're going to have an offsides. Yeah. Yeah, she's working now. Sorry about that, guys. We're back live here. So Anderson out there. She's going to get back to Easy E. Easy E is going to dump it in. Andrew's going to intercept that. Trying to get to Anderson, does not get through the traffic here. Goes up to our new Liam here, number 70. All right, that's going to rim around. Anderson trying to get there, gets a stick lift. There'll be an offsides there. So you guys are having a little Wi-Fi issue here in their building. So it looks like we got it resolved now. All right, we have Steen, Schmeichel, Bovey, Easy E, and I think a Liam, number 70. Who's got the puck now. I was going to send it backhand. Unfortunately, it's a little off target there. Bovey sends it back deep. Bovey's going to scoop that up, looking for someone to pass to. Gets us a Stein. Stein takes a shot on net. Doesn't quite get through. It does get to the goalie, but lost most of this momentum there. Now they're coming back here. Cattlemen down the middle. Nice toe drag there. Good job, JJ. Oh. JJ. Number 50. All right, 3:11 left in this first period, guys. All right, Jet's going to come back. Nice hook there, no call. Jet coming down the middle, using his speed. Now he gets taken down, still no call. All right. 2 opportunities there for the refs to use their whistle. They chose to let the play go on there. Fingler going to scoop that up behind the net. Sends it up to Bovey. Bovey's going to backhand it up to Jet. Jet hits the brakes. Dangles it out over to Schmeichel. Cattlemen going to regroup and snatch that up. Going back the other direction here. They're going to dump it in and have a line change. They got one hunter out there. Looks like Fingler going to bring it down. Fingler probably going to take it the distance here. This puck taken away there in the middle. Now we're coming back with a little bit of speed. It does get to Jax Henderson. Jax gets it out of the zone. Cattlemen are going to regroup. They go back to their blue line. Send it back up to the near blue line. They dump deep. JJ is going to stop it behind the net. Fingler going to pick it up here. Fingler's got Andrew. Andrew can't handle that on his backhand. Cattlemen going to pick that up behind the net here again. Nice little cutback. Working in front of the net here. It's going to go down the ice. Andrew with a little bit of momentum here on his skating. No hockey stop. Selects to recover. Tries the center. Andrew needs to load one up and shoot. Oh. Gets called off the ice there. Coming back the other direction here. Steen's out there. Shot on net there. Goes wide, though. Hits the side of the net. Cattlemen still. Bose with nice move there. It looked like that one might have got out, but must not have. Ref was right there. Bose tries to send it up to Gill, goes just a little wide. Now we're coming back the other direction. Hendricks is going to pick this up. He's got Hunter on the other side. Doesn't see him. Offsides. Looks like Jack Hendrickson might be missing one of his game socks as well. All right, Steen's going to take this drop now. Cattleman's going to come away with that. They're going to throw it up. They're going to center it down. Need to be aggressive here. Don't let him drive by. It's going to get up to Anderson. Anderson's going to have a little bit of room here. Up to Anderson. Anderson's going to stick handle. Ooh! Good shot there by David Adams. Goalie just barely saves that from a top shot. All right, we're going to have probably a 2-minute intermission here between periods here. Down 1-0. Not looking too bad here for having a couple months off. All right, folks. All right, looks like we're coming out with Remy, Bozade, Easy E, Kale, Hendrickson, Bozade, if I didn't already say Bozade, Remy. Cattleman going to come away with that down the middle. Easy E does take it away. Dishes it up to Remy. Remy back to Jensen. Jensen's going to fire one off. Hits the goalie in the face mask. Goes far. It's over to Schmeichel. Schmeichel tries to feed it back up to Bozade. It's going to get intercepted there. Bozade's going to recover. Kale gets back in there. Now it's going to come deep into the corner here. It's going to get over to Easton. Easton playing pretty deep, letting Remy cover his position here. Good stick there by somebody. Allows us to regroup, get our defense in position here. Jax Hendrickson on the puck there. He's going to come back down the middle here with Jax. Jax looking around. He had Remy for a second there. Still got Remy as some help. He's going to dump it below. Kale can't quite keep his stick on there. Cattlemen can come back out with it. They pass it up to center ice. Number 18 coming back. Good job, Easy E, saving that goal there. They have an offsides. Or, I'm sorry, icing. We're going to have Steen and Anderson out there along with our new Liam, Fingler. Center, we got Andrew. All right, there's a drop. Anderson's going to come away with it. He's going to be moving it down ice. He's got the speed. Oh, we'll take that. We'll take it. Anderson to Steen's skate to the net. Not quite sure who's going to get the goal on that, but we'll take it. He didn't kick it in. It bounced off his skate. There's a big difference. Oh! Robbed by the 12-year-old referees. That was a horrible call, according to the Anderson officiating rulebook. It was not kicked in. That bounced off his skate and went in. I will not hear the end of that no goal the rest of the weekend. That's going to be an icing, folks. All right, we're gonna have a change here, so Hunter can go complain on the bench about his no goal. Yep. I'm sure if I got the live barn in here or not. I don't see a live barn camera. Oh, yep, right over my head. Well, we'll definitely get that loaded and looked at, but it doesn't matter anyway. All right, here we go. We got Jet Grosstetter on the puck right here. It's going to go up to Adams. Adams is going to try to send it to Kale. Goes a little wide here. Cattlemen going to regroup on that. Bovey's out there. Easy E's out there. David Adams, Grosstetter, and Kel Schmeichel. Jet's on the puck right now. Jet's going to come down the ice here. Going to bring it in. He's on his backhand, looking for something to do with it. Oh, nice. Nice job swiveling his hips and getting on his forehand there. Good centering pass. David Adams going to keep that in. Gets over to Easton, I believe. Easton's not quite able to get enough onto it to get a good shot off, though. Easton's going to keep that in. He's deep. You might as well drive it to the net. Coming back out. It's going to go back in. David Adams is going to be slightly offsides there. Going to come back to the neutral zone. Farmer right there for the no goal. Getting some shots on us here, though. We need to correct that. We're going to have a delayed offsides here. Kel's going to take it. Kel takes a long shot, just goes wide. Doesn't have any help there on the rebound, unfortunately. We're going to have a 4-on-2. Rest of the team comes back up. We're in the middle of a line change there. So we got the column out there. I believe that's Remy with the puck now. Oh, no call. Definitely missing a few, but that's all right. That's all right. Young refs, they're going to miss that kind of stuff. No one's getting hurt. We're good. All right, it's going to get back over it on the other side here. Jets gets... Not sure what's going on with Jet there. He's underneath his feet. He's trying to get himself back into position. This is going to be... He can get there. No, that's going to be an icing. All right, 10:28 left in the second period here. Down by 1. All right, we're going to have Anderson Steen, Kel Schmeichel, Fingler, and I think Jack Hendrickson there, far side. Jack's on the puck now. Gets it up to Hunter. Hunter's going to get an icing there, though. Just on the other side of that red line. A little softer there, bud. All right, same squad out here. Cal taking the drop. 10-19 left in the second, down 1. Steen's going to pick that up. He's got Cal. Cal's got Anderson. Cal decides not to pass. All right, here we go. Steen's going to get that. He's going to regroup. Oh. The Fingler here in the middle. Fingler's going to walk it in a little bit. Good stop there by the goalie. Nice backhand by Fingler. All right, we're going to have a full line change here again. Easton, Bovey, Liam, Adams, McCollum. Right back to Jensen. Jensen looks for a little space. Fires one off. Almost gets through. Goalie not quite getting that stop either. Cattlemen going to come back. Nice little dish there by the Cattlemen. Going to get behind the net. Easton's going to pick that up. He's going to use the board. He's going to get it up to McCollum. McCollum's going to grab it. He's going to dump it deep. I just needs to use his legs to get there. Cattlemen are going to come back out with that. Easton does a good. Oh, they're going to call Easton on a. Wow. All right. Let's see what the call is here. That was a horrible call. I'm not sure if they're going to call an elbow maybe on that. No sign to the box on what the penalty actually was. Jack Hendrickson's going to send that around. Is it going to make it through? It does. It's all the way down here. We're going to have Cale Schmeichel Hunt here a little bit. Looks like McCollum's out there, Hendrickson, and Jet. So coming back, the Cattlemen with speed. Shot on net there. Good stick there by Cale Schmeichel, getting it disrupted, and then Jax Hendrickson getting it out into the neutral zone. Another good stick there by Jax. Need McCollum to get there. McCollum picking up. I don't know what's going on with McCollum. Now we're going to be down on a 3-on-5 penalty kill. Steen's going to come out. Who else we got out there? Hendrickson and I think Jet. Apologize, I can't quite tell. Yep. JJ with a nice save there. 1:12 left on Easton's penalty. Full 1:49 left on Andrew. Jet just needs to get this up and out. Let's get it out. Oh, there. No penalty there on Cattlemen. That's going to get out. That's offsides! Holy moly. Too many men on the ice for Cattlemen, no call. $21 left till E gets out of the box. Could really use his help here. Another great save there by JJ. Steen without a stick there. Each one in the shins, though. The shin pads, I should say. Easton out of the box. We got a cherry picker in the background, but Steen's still out there. Steen with a nice stick. EE with a nice stick. 17 seconds left on McCollum's penalty. JJ with a nice save. 9 seconds left on McCollum. Looks like Remy is going to come out on the ice for Jacks. Anderson's coming out for Steen. Nine seconds left here on this penalty kill. Anderson's going to get it out. He's going to get it deep. That's going to kill the penalty. We're going to be full strength here. Anders going to the bench. That's going to get back to, I think that's Fingler right there. Fingler's going to try to get it to Gill. Easton on it here. Got Anderson for a small pass. Got Anderson in the Lincoln decides to take it himself, takes the shot. Good glove save there by the goalie. 5:34 left, just down by one. Should be tied, but we won't talk about that. Successfully killed off a 5-on-3. Cattlemen going to win that. Jensen on the pinch. Anderson's got to get back to cover the point. Easton's pressing. Shot on net there. That's going to go up and out. We have a little bit of a change here. I see Steen coming out. Let's see, we got Hendrickson, the other Liam, Bovey. One more. Bozade, I believe. 5:12 left in the second. Drop's going to come back to Hendrickson. They're going to call Hendrickson on a trip there. Wow. Can't get out of our own way here right now. I'm going to bring Jet back out. All right, here we go. Steen taking the drop. Just tied up there in the middle. That shot's going to go wide. Is it going to get out? It does get out. David Bozay with an opportunity here. He's going to set it down deep, though. All right, we just need to get it out of the center there. All right, here we go. There we go. Got 1:20 left on this power penalty kill. You'd have to actually have them call a penalty for us to get a penalty power play there. Seen on the pressure there. 1:06 left here. Jackson Henriksen's tripping. Cattlemen trying to regroup and get it back out of their zone, defensive zone. Going to get it up into the neutral zone here. Steen's going to come away with it. You lose it there on the red line there. Cattlemen going to come back with it. That's going to get out of the zone. Saw that one setting up there. The guy in the middle on block. Yeah, see that one coming for sure. All right, so got a couple penalties that have been called here recently that we need to kind of get made up here. Regroup here. David Adams. David Adams falls the same place that Hunter fell earlier. Must be a soft spot on the ice there. McCollum taking the drop. Gill out there playing left wing. Puck's going to get into the bench there. We'll have the drop, probably far side dot. Good move there by the Cattlemen player. Getting it back out in the neutral zone here. David Adams on the battle. Oh, great. Now we got 2-on-1 here. Woo! JJ gets a little bit of a stick on it, goes wide. Looks like David Adams on it. Looks like we're still doing a little checking here. It's got Adams open here. Adams is going to get it. Can't quite get a shot off there. Well, LeBron James out there on the ice for the Cattlemen. Gets up to David Adams. David Adams gets it over to Gill. Gill looking for someone to pass to. Gets back to David Adams. David Adams gets it up to Easton. Easton sends it deep. We're going to have a little bit of a change here. We got cherry pickers galore. Let's go. Good job there by Easton. Going to get to Easton. Easton's going to probably take this deep. Takes a shot on net here. Anderson gets a stick on it. Sends it back down into the corner here. Steen's going to get it. He's going to get back to Jensen. Jensen's going to load up. Jukes a little bit. Sends a backhand. Tail with a shot there. Easton pinches. Gets a shot. Tail with a nice opportunity there. Doesn't quite have enough room, though. So see Jack coming around the ice here for Easton. Kale going off. Christine, Anderson, McCollum, Henriksen, Grufstetter. Anderson with the puck, looking for someone to pass to. Centers it up. Good pass here. Get back to him. Sends it back. Gets intercepted out in the crease there. Andrew sends it back behind the net here. Anderson's going to be on the hunt. Gets it over to Steen. Steen over to McCollum. McCollum can't keep a stick on it. It's going to come out. Not sure if that was delayed offsides or not. Big save there by JJ. Cattlemen looking for a penalty on JJ there. One of the Cattlemen runs into the roast dinner wall there, looking for the call, no call. Gonna get back to Jax Hendrickson. Jack's got Anderson. Steen gonna bring that in. Steen looking for Anderson. Gets it over to Jet. Jet fires one. Anderson's gonna scoop it up. Does he have it? No. Oh, gets it to Steen. Oh, ruffians about here in the group. Goalie coming down like he's going to start something. All right. Feel like the third period might get a little chippy here. Allowing a little bit of checking here and there, looks like. We still haven't had a call go our way yet. Still looking for that. Down 2-0. Should be 2-1. Just need to get that one back and make up for the penalty that we got scored on. All right, we got about 25 seconds here. Coach Sam talking to the boys here. Probably tell them to keep their head. All right, so while we're got a little time off here, look at tomorrow for you guys. I believe 9:30. Yeah, game. You got to be ready to play 20 minutes in advance. So anywhere from 9:10 to 9:30. Looks like we're the first. Well, I'm just looking at the 13s. So we're going to be in the Mayo, which is a different rink, and it's hard to say if we're going to have access to the Wi-Fi there. But we'll try to stream it even on 5G. So we got Bozage, Schmeichel, Steen, back to Hendrickson. Hendrickson's got Easy E on the other side. He's going to scoop that up with his backhand. He's going to try to send it to Kale. Goes a little far on that. Bozage with a little support there. Bozage gets it back to McCollum. Now it's coming back the other direction, though. So we need a big back check here by Bozage. Puck's going to get up to Kale. Referee skate's going to stop that one, it looks like. Bozade's going to nudge it forward. They're going to get back into the zone. Is that going to be a penalty on the Cattlemen finally? Finally something going the Selects way as far as calls. I guess that was probably an interference. All right, so we're going to have Steen, Schmeichel, Hendrickson, I think Gil's still out there, and Easy E. Should put one in right here. Gonna get back to Hendrickson. Hendrickson's going to cycle over to Easy E. Easy E's going to load up. Ooh, just goes wide. Steen with the backhand goes wide. Gets it back to Schmeichel. Schmeichel's going to feed it up to Easy E. Easy E playing real deep out of position there. Sends a big one up. Jax Hendrickson on the puck. Going to lose that. JJ going to come out. That puck just died. Going to get up to Steen. Steen's going to feed it back to Schmeichel. Gets over to Jax. I don't know if, there we go. Jose is able to catch up to that one. Come around the rim pretty fast. We're going to have Liam on the ice here. It's going to be an icing here, but we're still under the power play. So we got 1 minute left here. Liam's going to pick this up. Let's go pass. There we go. That pass is going to go wide. It's going to be turned over there. That's going to go back to that Fingler, or is that, yeah, Fingler. Liam over to Fingler. Got 25 seconds left here. Oof, man, these passes are not crisp. All right, Bozet's going to send it deep. He's going to get off. Anderson's going to come on. Going to be full steam of up to Anderson. A little support there by the D. Got a D switch out here. Andrew's parents are yelling at him to go, go, go. All right, same crew. We had a D switch out, though, so we got Easy E and, I believe, Jet. There's the drop. Gil battling here, trying to get it over to support player. Coming back the other direction. What do you got, Jet? Woo! Coming back the other way. Jack Grosstetter bringing it out here. Gets turned over here to the Cattlemen. Gonna have it. You're gonna need a back check here. JJ with the glove save. Get a little bit more pressure on our back check here. We've got plenty of time left in this game. Good stick there by Steen. Coming back with it. Kind of getting mean mugged in the middle there. I mean, you got to call holding, right? Holy moly. No call. He's going to get back up to Steen here. Steen's going to take it down the ice. He's got Schmeichel in the middle with him. D playing a little deep there. We got no one back up. Just Jack Hendrickson there. I believe that's Lincoln. Lincoln gets it out. Come on with our passes! Good job there by Jax. Didn't have got good stick on it there. I guess that's a save. All right, on the ice here, looks like we're going to have a full shift. Looks like we got Liam, Bozade, Jet, McCollum. And somebody else. It's going to be a goal up over JJ's shoulder. Select's not doing a very good job on the defensive side of things right there. Not necessarily the defensive players either. It's just there was not a lot of effort in that whole shift right there. All right, that's going to put us down 3-zip, 9:45 left. Going to get back to Liam. Liam gets it up to Liam Bovey. Bovey tries center in pass, gets intercepted there. He's trying to get it to Andrew. We're a little sloppy here. We need to get organized. Here we go. Nine minutes left, down by 3. We're going to have a full change here. E, Anderson, Jax, Kale, and I think Gill. Comes the drop. Oof. There's a wraparound. JJ not happy. Did not see that coming around the net the other direction. All right, we need to play our game here. Focus up. The lack of focus right now is obvious, I believe. All right, that's going to get back to Easy E. Easy E is going to send it in. Anderson's going to come away with that. Sends it over to Easton. Easton takes a shot, just deflected there high. Easton comes back with the follow-up. Loses control there. Cycles back through. Gets it over to Anderson. Anderson's going to fire one over. Good shot on net there. Saved by the goalie. Coming back around. Anderson with the backhand. Almost goes in. Coming back the opposite direction here. It's going to get up to Anderson right in the skates, though. Got Gill out there. Gill not able to get that pass through. Still trying. Gets it up to Jet. Now back to Gill. He's going to get down. Anderson's going to be able to scoop that up. Not able to control it, unfortunately, though. Now we're coming back the opposite direction there. Saved there by JJ. Looks like we're going to have a change here. Looks like defensively Lincoln and Jet coming out. Steen, Adams, and then McCollum. 7:34, down by 4 now. Jet's going to get on that puck here. He's got Steen. Kind of whiffs on his pass there a little bit. Steen with the puck here. Nice backhand shot. Centering pass there. Andrew McCollum didn't have a stick on the ice, unfortunately. Well, there's a kick. All right, moving the puck up here to McCollum. I don't know what McCollum's doing there. Had no support there. Should have just shot the puck. Pass it to the other team. All right, here we go. Back again. Andrew back there. Lincoln able to save that. Tries to get it back to Andrew, but it's on the other side of the net now. Back to Lincoln again. Lincoln goes back to Andrew. Have another shot here. Tries to dish it up to Steen. Gets intercepted though. Oof. Oof. All right, here we go. Let's get this side of the net. It's not a checking game, but I'd have to think this game would be completely different if it was. All right. Cattlemen coming back with it here. Nice save there by JJ. I think that's David Adams over there. David Adams on the puck now. Gets it over to Steen. Steen's going to scoop that up. Does drift away. David Adams going to pick that up here. Shoot it. Shoot it, David. He does get it towards the net there. Not quite enough juice on it, though, but a good opportunity. Good positioning for David. All right, back another line change, it looks like. Bozage, Michael, Bovey, Liam, and Hendrickson out there. Trying to get that over to Kale, but just can't get it. It's going to get out into the neutral zone. JJ with another save there. Williams got it. Liam Bovey's got it. Bozade's trying to get it out. JJ got screened by one of his own players there. Did not see that muffin. And it went in. Let's go, Anderson. Keep those feet moving. All right, here we go, guys. Got 4 minutes to finish this game solid. It's over to Anderson there. Anderson's got the puck. Feeds it back into the corner. That one's going to go up and out of play. Big slap shot by Easy E. They're now in run time. That last goal. We can put one in here, we'll stop the run time. Let's see if Andrew can get that puck to somebody. He does get it to Easton, but it squirts out of the zone. We're just not having that good of luck today. And now we're off sides. All right, so Jet brings it. Tries to get it out. Good job there by Easton. Got Anderson open on the side. Got Anderson open. Over your hips. Oh. Just a few feet outside. Now we're coming back the opposite direction. Let's see what McCollum's got. All right. Start the bus. Things are falling apart here. Team hasn't played together since it's been a while. It's been a long while. Kind of shows a little bit. We only had one practice together as a team as well prior to. Not that we didn't have 3 scheduled, but I think half our team was doing other things during practice. All right, 2 minutes left here. Let's have a good showing. Let's get one in. Got with a nice shot there. Goalie saved it. Almost went in on the rebound, but it did not. So 1:38 left here. All right, coming back to opposite direction here. Fingler's going to pick that up. Steen's going to have it. He's going to get a little toe drag. Gets over Schmeichel. Schmeichel feeds it up to Fingler. Fingler's going to... Nice glove there by the goalie. All right, so 50-some seconds left here. Tomorrow, 9:30, possibly starting a few minutes early. Playing one of the 5-7 teams. We just definitely need to play better as a team against the 5-7 team. Although this team has a lot of good, talented skaters on it as well from Tier 1 team in Wisconsin. From last year, anyway. Not a team this year. All right, it's going to get over to Adams. Adam tries to get it up to Schmeichel. Gets blocked. We got a guy wide open there. Steen's going to have it. Great job there by Easy E. Easy E putting on a solid performance on the defensive side of things. That's going to be it. That's going to be an L for the Selects. First game of this tournament. There's only 4 teams in our bracket, so good chance that Sunday we'll be playing 3rd and 4th place team here with that loss. So, could be this team again. Hard to say. So we will regroup, lace up our skates again, and see what we can do here. So I do appreciate you guys tuning in. We're going to go check into the hotel and such. We will see you guys tomorrow around 9:30, possibly slightly sooner. Thanks for joining us, and you guys